The last time we did one of these Q&As, we didn't have a name for the show. So now, here it is.
Hashtag Ask Jaspas.
Not 100% sure about that name, but you know, that's what we're using for now. So I went onto Twitter, Facebook, YouTube to get some questions for this Q&A. First question, JSC asks, what card flourishes do you think are good for beginners to learn at first? I think that the first thing you should learn is always your grips, followed by the Shalia card, Smear Fan, a simple 3-packet 2-handed card, and maybe try the spring. Get these 4 things down, and basically to any non-cardist, you are a Cardistry god. Cody Tan asks, are you and Zhenzi related? Well, I guess we are friends. Does that count? How does one make Cardistry tricks? Not many of you may know this, but I wrote a book entitled Squiggles, Quotes, Photographs and Words of Wisdom. One of the segments talks about creating cardistry moves. You can buy that and check it out, but I'll give you a simple rundown. Basically, think of something, make it happen. You want to make the card fly across the room, go in a circle and then return to your hand? Make it happen, find a way. Zui asks, how can I get an Absolut vodka deck from you? Do you mean this deck? Well, one day I guess I'll release it on thenewdeckorder.com. One day, Kelvin Cheong asks, how old are you? Forever 21! When and how did you start Cardistry? Any tips for new cardists? Well, I started Cardistry when I was in secondary 3, so that's about 13, 14, 12 to 13 years ago. Any tips for new cardists? The first thing you should do is get a good pack of cards. It can be maybe the Empire Keepers, those are really cheap, or bicycles or tally-hos. Just get a cheap and good pack of cards. Johan Olmedo asks, explain your creative process and also how long does it take you to create Smoothen and Perfect a Flourish? I think that question is a little bit not how I would have phrased it. I believe that card flourishes are never complete. You can never perfect the move. You can only push it to the limits of what you think is more than good enough, and then wait for some other newcomer to come and create a newer version, a bigger version, a better version, a more powerful version of it. So to answer your question, I basically just work on the move until I feel that it is as good as I need it to be, and also it becomes so boring to practice that I stop enjoying it. Then I stop. Bruce Shen asks, on a scale of 1 to 10, what is the color of your favorite number in the alphabets? Vijay Dawood Chan asks, will there be a SOC V3 deck? Yes. Cyrus asks, when are you releasing the new SOC deck? I don't know, man. Wei Qiangwu asks, Jaspas, do you have a day job or is Cardistry your full-time career? Currently, Cardistry is my main full-time job. Other than that, I also just started vlogging, which you guys have seen. I also do freelance Cardistry performances, which is very different from the work that I do through NDO. Anisia Luke asks, how much time do I spend practicing Cardistry? Right before a competition, I spend about 12 hours a day practicing Cardistry. If I'm out with friends that do Cardistry, maybe 6, 7, 8, 9 hours a day. If I am doing my own non-Cardistry related things, 0. Give me tips on making my own flourish. Hafizal Bakri asks, Jaspas, can I be like you? In the sense of a good cardist? Yeah man, you can. In fact, just follow School of Cardistry. Basically, if you go through all the School of Cardistry videos, slowly you're gonna learn my entire moveset. And then you can be a good cardist like me. Herman Lau asks, Jaspas, from one of your recent videos, this sucks. You used to look very nerdy, no offense. None taken, don't worry. What made you change your appearance from nerdy to what you are now? Thank you! If you think I'm not nerdy now, when I was young, my parents used to tell me, like, don't care what other people think about you. Just do what you want to do and do it well. And to an extent that is true, but I took it at a very literal sense, like I don't care about any of what other people think of me. which leads to the problem that I used to look a little geeky. But after you sort of grow older, you realize people treat you based on their impression of you. If people think that I'm a geek, they are not going to hire me for a cardistry performance. But if people think I'm cool, then they might hire me for a cardistry performance, even though the skill set is exactly the same. Just because of how you look, they may choose to or choose not to do something with you. The Wuha clan asks, for your Q&A, how did you come up with the trick Jaspas card? I read about that in my book too. Dawood1121 asks, just one question I want to ask. When will you teach us the rainbow spring? I'll try to get it out as soon as possible, man. Don't worry. I got you, bro. I got you. Lucas Lenderberg asks, what is the real secret behind fog physics? So that's all the questions we have for today. Thank you guys for watching. #AskJaspers. Please feel free to leave comments in the comment section below asking me more questions for next time's episode. And I'll talk to you guys soon.